let me just give you a quick picture of what memories are actually like by showing you a little part of the memory of the time machine. Wires everywhere, but hey, a manageable number of wires. We've got a data bus, a control bus, and an address bus. Let's see what's going on. In each bit of memory, inside it there's a D flip-flop. And the clock signal for that D flip-flop is the AND of the system clock and some other signal. So what does that AND do? Well, if the other signal coming into the AND, the one that isn't the system clock, is 0, what happens? The clock stays at the clock of the D flip-flop stays at 0 for as long as that extra signal is 0. That's to say, it doesn't alternate between 0 and 1. It doesn't listen for new input. It doesn't change its output. That's to say, if this line here coming into this AND, if I zoom in, if this line here that's being ANDed with the clock, if that line is 0, that bit of memory just goes to sleep. It never listens for any input. So now look at what's happening, where that line is controlled from. It's the AND of the control bus and a bunch of stuff which you should recognize as a bit pattern detector for the address bus. What bit pattern does this detector detect? 0000. So what we're saying is, this flip-flop will wake up only if the control bus says 1 and the address bus is the 0000. So this is one bit of memory location 0. And you can see that the same controls all 4 bits. So these are the 4 bits of memory location 0. And then these are the 4 bits, different detector, same idea down here, different detector connected to the address bus. So what you get is a system where you just switch the clock off for bits of memory that you don't want to change. That's the easiest way to tell them to stay the same, is just to deny them the clock signal that would allow them to change. So you only wake them up, you only switch their clock on when you want to talk to that memory location in particular. And you can do that by ANDing the clock with a bit pattern detector connected to the address bus. So I'll just finish with, this is the scary diagram. This is pretty much the whole of the tiny memory. You've got location 0, location 1, location 2, all the way up to location F, each of which contains 4 D flip-flops. Meanwhile, for reading from memory, the address lines control a bunch of muxes that decide which memory location to listen to. So I mean, I don't expect you to be able to build entire 64-bit memories, but I just want to give you the idea of using muxes to decide which memory cell to listen to, and using an address line to switch the clock on or off in order to wake a memory cell up or put it to sleep. You wake it up when you want to change it. If you just want to read it, you put it to sleep. Okay, I'll stop there. Could I have 1-minute papers in the box, please? Have a great weekend.